Happy birthday, my lovely Cancerians, and happy Cancer season to all of you. It's your time to shine. As promised, I wanted to. Well, I didn't even put it on here in the community tab. I was doing it, but I did do this kind of reading last year when I started getting this channel up and loaded. And I do thank all of you Cancers that support me on this platform here. So this is a read for you. As I said on my main platform, for the July messages, if any of you want to do a solar return read to see what your energy is looking like for this whole solar return read of your birthday going all the way back around again, feel free to email me about price and information. Anywho, we're going to dive in and see what is the vibe here for you guys for your Cancer season here slash birthday here. Okay, I'm not going to pull out individually for everybody's birthday of starting now in July, but this whole collective reading will speak about what is going to be the vibes. And I'm going to tell you one thing, water signs. I said water signs, Lord. I was trying to say water elements, Cancerians. It could be some Scorpios and Pisces in here that have Cancer in their chart. And if you do, guys, I welcome you. Yes, this is for Cancer suns, but if any of you have Cancers in your chart, if you're a Cancer rising, a Cancer moon, North Node, I welcome you. You're a Cancer, baby. It doesn't matter. Slide on in, okay? But as I said about the water sign, that water element read was so beautiful for July. It was a beautiful as reading. Check that out for extra messages, okay? So without further ado, we are going to dive in here, guys. And I am praying to the divine that no rain happens, because they're trying to say rain trying to happen. But I'm like, no, I'm going to get this read out for you guys. High vibrational spirit here. What is it that our lovely Cancerians need to know for their Cancer season and their birthday? What is surrounding them for their highest good here when they see this here during Cancer season and their birthday? What is going on for our lovely Cancerians? Hangman, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, I want to talk about these here, and I'm probably going to pull out a couple more. Let me tell you something, okay? With this Hangman, this 5 of Pentacles, and this 2 of Swords, this is what's leaving out of your life here, Cancers, okay? Fear. I feel like a lot of you been in fear based, and I feel like a lot of you are rewriting that fear system. You are no longer going to let fear keep you in this stuck energy. If you've been struggling with lack when it comes to financial stability, lack with a home, because the 10 of Pentacles makes me feel like there's a home, there's a move. You are no longer going to struggle with lack. It has been really hard for Cancers, okay? I've been saying this on your reads individually. I even been saying this in your water element read. And I feel like as I speak this, I'm trying to talk about the whole, like, year. Because remember, this is a new year for Cancer season. It's a new year for your birthday. So I'm speaking about the whole year, last year, year before that. I just feel like for a good amount of Cancers, it's been hard. For most Cancers, I feel like your life is starting to turn around for the better. And you're going to see things get better for you. For other Cancers, you can have your good days. You can have things flow in and then things go back down again, right? But it's not going to happen. And I feel like stepping into Cancer season, okay, and your solar return months here, which is we're saying June and July. Well, we're saying this for July, but we can't exclude our June Cancers either. Now, I feel like what it is that you guys with this 2 of Swords and Hangman, you're going to cut the cords from something. You're making a move for something. You're like, no, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not staying stuck. I'm not being afraid. I'm going to take the leap because you're not happy. And you're going to put your happiness first here. And I do feel for a good amount of Cancers, guys, that you guys already have planted your seed into something with the 7 of Pentacles here. And you have been a little frustrated because you're ready for this to blossom. And this seed definitely can have a lot to do with your finances. It is a big jump from the 5 of Pentacles. So what I will say is whatever seed that you're planting, I don't want to say planting. I feel like it's a seed that you already planted. Something that you have already planted. Something that you have already did, okay? A seed that you already planted. Something that you already have put into motion already. You can expect to receive your abundance behind this. Okay, you're going to get rewarded tenfold here, especially with this 10 of Cups here. I love this 10 of Cups because this 10 of Cups speaks of happiness. It speaks of a home full of love. You know, maybe for some of you, there could be a pregnancy in here. If you've been wanting to get pregnant and have a family, that seems significant for you and your person. If you guys been wanting to move and just live in a house where it's just peace, you know, with you and your family, that's going to happen here. Yes, I feel it's going to happen Cancer season. It's going to happen in July. This is going to be your season. It's definitely the whole time of your solar return. Because remember, your solar return activates on your birthday. This whole season here, even after Cancer season leave, you're going to boss up. You're going to have the life that you deserve. And I feel like it's because with this 2 of Swords and Hangman, you're going to put your fears into check here. and you're going to remove it from fear. Anything else for Cancers for their Cancer season? Solar return. Look at that. You got the Ace of Wands, another major arcana. I'm telling you guys, I feel the energy around you guys is confidence. I'm trying to make sure my phone capture the cards, guys. I'm sorry if it's not really doing it. I just don't want my camera to like go up by mistake, and if somebody's walking, they think I'm trying to record them. I don't got time. Okay, anyway, but yeah, with the Ace of Wands here, this is beautiful because I feel like this is like you're gonna boss up because it's right under the two of swords. So I feel like confidence is coming in. You're gonna feel confident. You're gonna feel determining yourself. If any of you Cancers did something with school, you're gonna make good money behind it. If you decide to step into business, or you have a little business, like a side business, it's gonna elevate. And the reason why I said little is because you're probably not putting too much motion into it, but the motion is gonna happen. Traveling is significant. I just said that in water signs energy. I feel like that's going to, because you know why? I'm not going to say that Cancers don't travel, but usually Cancerians are homebodies. You're the mother energy. No matter your gender, you're really a homebody. A lot of you are very introverted, depending on what's your other exhibits of your signs, but a good majority of you guys are always usually introverted, and you're like homebody based. But I feel like you guys have been getting this rebel energy, and that's why if I were you guys, you can look into your chart and see which your rising sign will be for your solar return, because you already have your original rising sign at birth, but you do have a solar return rising sign too. So some of you may have it in Leo, you may have it in Sag or Aries for this year, and it could be giving you that like that power, endurance energy. But I also just feel like moving, traveling, you guys are going to be making things happen here. But I do feel a move here. If some of you Cancers been wanting to move, or you wanting to leave your current town, your current state, I see that happening. I definitely see it happening. I see it. I feel it. It's happening. Yep. King of Cups here. Three of Wands here. Look at that forward movement here. And this is your energy as the King of Cups. No matter your gender, what you are the King of Cups here. I love when I see your energy come out into this read, because this is telling me you're jumping from that Hangman, that Five of Pentacles, and that Two of Swords. And no shade, guys, but that whole three energy here is all like lack of trust. It's all fear-based. It's holding on to the past here. It's like, thinking that nothing's going to change, or some of you could be feeling like you're not worthy of certain things here. And I feel like you guys have been working through that. It could be you're doing a lot of inner work, a lot of shadow work. A lot of you could be, talking to someone. You could be talking to a mentor, a coach, a therapist. You're doing work. And you're going to see the results come in behind this, okay? But the Three of Wands is beautiful because this is showing for you guys Cancer season and solar return, your ships are selling in. And with the King of Cups behind that tells me, Cancers, that you guys are ready for this to come in, that you're open for this to come in. And remember, for opportunities and blessings to come in, guys, you have to feel it, and you have to know that you are worthy of it. If you don't feel that you're worthy of anything that's going to come in for you, it's going to be kind of hard for you to even see it come in and for it to come towards you. Because remember, what comes towards your way for your highest good, Cancers, it wants you just as much as you want it. Like money, for instance, right? If a lot of you have a hard time with money, with making money, keeping money, receiving money, it could go deeper to the relationship that you have with money. It could be the fear base you have with money. It could be the lack of faith that you think that money could come to you, and that could be connected to what you've been through. But when you change that narrative and say, listen, I am worthy, I'm smart, I'm capable of making money. I don't have to struggle to make money. I don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't got to struggle and live the struggle life. I could thrive. You know what I mean? Like, when you change that narrative, that will come to you. Because remember, anything you want, Cancers, want you more. And it's all about you believing in it and knowing that you're going to have it. And I feel like that's what's circulating, okay? You have another major arcana. You have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is so beautiful. I love this Ace of Cups. I think this came out for your water element read here too. You listen, your Cancer season and your birthday season, your solar return season is going to be so beautiful here, Cancers. You guys are going to be pouring back into yourself. And I love that, because Cancers, again, you love to help others, and it's beautiful. It's nice. It's cool. But you got to help yourself. And I feel like you guys are going to, especially with that King of Cups energy, you are going to be making sure that you put yourself first at all times. And there's nothing wrong with being a little selfish when it comes to putting you first. This Cancer season and this your solar return season, you guys are going to be so happy. The tears are going to be flowing, but it's going to be flowing with happy tears, because something has finally ended. You know, blessings are coming in here. Gifts. Somebody could be giving you a gift too for your birthday here too. And I feel like it's going to really surprise you. It could be money. It could be something very sentimental, but it's going to make you, ooh, cancers. Sorry. It's going to make you very, very happy here. Okay. Maybe somebody could be taking you out on a vacation or something like that with the Six of Swords here. But, you know, I just really feel like you guys are really going to be really just living your best life here, even with the Six of Swords. Again, remember what I said about traveling, that I said that a lot of you cancers are going to be stepping in your adventurous energy. You're going to be traveling. And I feel like when you're traveling, it's because you're going to be able to, you're going to have the finances and the flexibility and the freedom to do that. So a lot of traveling in your energy is coming in. Oh my gosh, you have the Star card. Do you see, guys, cancers, how many major arcanas and major things is coming in? This is your season. And I've been telling you cancers this since since 2026 came in. I was trying to say January, that this was going to be your season, that you were going to navigate life. Star cards is significant. If you have Aquarius in your chart, look at the air elements. But I love this because this shows that Cancer season, your solar return season, is all about transformation. And this is your glow up season. And I feel like you are transforming yourself from, you know, past struggles or past identities. You're not letting your past determine your future anymore here. And also here too, it shows personal freedom is your vibe stepping in. 1111 showed up on my clock. That could be significant. You know, personal freedom, financial freedom, prayers are being answered here. I'm telling you, some of you can see the signs happening, Cancers, because I feel for a lot of you, there has been some prayers you've been asking for and it's been coming through. You need to hold that and know that there's more. You're going to get like big surprises. I feel like it's not even going to be just little things anymore. You're going to get the big things in life you deserve. And behind the Star card was the Eight of Cups. So I even feel for some of you, you've been praying to move on from certain things. You're tired of certain things affecting you. And that's what's going to happen, guys. I love that for you. Anything else for Cancers here? This card right here, you see it is sticking out. I'm going to give it to you. Ace of Swords. Hot diggity. Do y'all see how many doors is going to open up with new beginnings? Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. These are all new beginning doors. These are all new beginning doors. And in your water read, Ace of Pentacles came out. So you guys literally in a way got all your elements. This is breakthroughs. These are breakthroughs happening. This is communication happening. This is things happening with money. This is traveling. Be on the lookout for physical mail, okay? Because there could be things tied into money coming in for you guys. Look at that, Five of Cups. That's changing. No more worry. No more lack, okay? Because that's what's been going on. You guys have been very stressed. No more worrying, no more lacking, no wondering how you're going to be able to get through the month or the day, worrying about your bills. I feel like a lot of you are tired of worrying about, I'm hearing unrealistic things, or just worrying about, like, how can I say this? Like common things. Like nobody should be stressing every day about their bills and their next meal. I don't wish that for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be struggling about that. And Cancers, you shouldn't be struggling about that. I feel for a good amount of you Cancers, because I always say this, I feel like for Cancers, especially whatever your life path is, if you are a life path 1, a life path 5, a life path 6, 7, 8, or 9, you have been through very, very tough struggles. You have a very tough path, and you have some hard assignments here to come here on earth here. But again, I just feel like your karmic lessons, you how can I say this? You elevated, you graduated from it, and you're moving forward. No more struggling. You even have your energy again. The High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. That's ruled by you and Pisces. And I love when this comes out, because this comes out into whatever that you feel right now, Cancers. Okay. And I'm not talking about negative, because I feel there is, listen, the more you rewrite your subconscious state, the more you're going to start feeling things positive about yourself. If you start feeling right now, as you see this reading, or you have been feeling, my life changing, I'm gonna have this car, I'm gonna move, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. Like, I don't care whatever it is you want in your life right now, Cancers. You need to tell yourself you have it already. You need to start telling yourself it feels so good to have it, because you are. There's something you guys have been sensing, there's something you guys have been picking up, and you are right on the money. Your gifts are increasing. If you're Cancers, if you're listening to me, you're already tapped into your spirituality, good. That means your gifts are getting strong. Some of you could be psychics. Some of you could be intuitive readers. Some of you could be mediums here. Some of you could be Reiki healers, okay? Some of you could be spiritual practitioners, and you could be stepping into your spiritual gifts as well here too, into your solar return in Cancer season, and you could be helping others, you know, and helping yourself here. But in general, your talents, your gifts are being noticed here. And it don't have to be just spirituality. I'm just speaking in general. Whatever your gifts is, whatever you do. If some of you don't know what your purpose is, you're going to find it. Because again, you're going to be learning to rewrite your belief system and stop thinking negative about yourself, okay? Even underneath the high priestess was the Eight of Pentacles, two eights here, which could be significant. This is showing here, Cancers, that that work that you're putting in, those long days, hard nights, especially if some of you are doing something with fashion or clothing, or you're going to school and working, or you're just working on yourself here, whatever that you do day in and day out here, the divine sees that consistency. It doesn't matter if anybody else don't see that consistency around you. Look at that plant that's by her. That's like that Seven of Pentacles energy, right? Look, it's very symbolic, and it is showing that your seed is growing. What you're doing is not going unnoticed here. And underneath that was the Sun card, another major arcana here, okay? This is your season. You're going to be shining, okay, guys? You have the Sun and the Star out here. Two beautiful blessings, meaning that the divine is at play here to make these things happen. Be ready and prepared for this new beginnings to come in. Be prepared and ready for blessings to come in, okay? I definitely feel you guys feeling good. Listen, I'm ecstatic for you guys. Like, I gotta literally calm down as I'm doing the reading, because I'm like so like hyper for you guys, because wait till you start seeing how all these blessings start coming in back to back. Okay, a Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo could be significant. You have a King of Pentacles. For some of you Cancers, this could be love. You could have your person coming in here that wants to come in and lavish you and give you that love and that life that you deserve here. And I feel like you do. Be open. Listen, anything you want, what I said, Cancers, anything that you manifest and you want, it wants you more, but you have to believe it. And you have to visualize that you have it already. It could be love, all right? If it's not love, it could definitely be matching with the Sun card. It could definitely be an offer that comes in. It could be somebody wanting to hire you, wanting to work with you, wanting to collab with you, okay? Or it could just be your energy coming into the King of Pentacles energy, and this is a rich energy here, all right? Either way, you're going to have a smile on your face here, Cancers. Anything else, high vibrational spirit for Cancers for Cancer season? And their solar return vibes. Look. Guarding gate here, door to value. Look at this door. Look at this damn door opening up here, Cancers. Look at that. The door to miracles and blessings and opportunities. Look at this money that is in here, okay? You're not going to have to struggle with lack. You have that Five of Pentacles lack energy. That Seven of Pentacles with that seed you're putting in. And you have 30 and 31, which could be symbolic. So I'm going to claim this as something big popping in between July 3rd and the end of July. You're going to start seeing a lot of things start rolling in. I feel like some of you see it now. The garden and the gate. I feel like there's a door you're ready to open up, and you've been wanting it to open up, and it's going to open up for you beautifully, okay? And I feel like I said, some Cancers are seeing these things happen already. Look at that. Good luck on your side. 10-10. Things ending. You healing and leveling up here, okay? Look at that Crowy shell with abundance here. I'm telling you guys are going to prosper. You have 9 here. There's going to be a lot of achievements. This feels like a new beginning being open for you here. You guys are going to be achieving a lot of things. You guys are going to be able to move on from lack here. You guys are going to be able to have more fun here. Being around like-minded people, building good friendships, building soul tribes here, having your person come in. If you have kids, you're going to be having fun and doing things as well here too. Flamingo even could mean traveling. You could be going to the Bahamas, to the islands, to Miami. Things that you wanted to do, that life that you always want, you're going to get that and then some. And look, you have a smiley face with joy. The Sun energy again. You are going to be, and look, 30. I'm telling you, it's like vibes. And you know what? I'm going to also claim this here too for this month and the 30th, because they're telling me to say June 30th, because some of you definitely could be looking at this reading in current time, and there can even be something taking place June 30th that puts major smiles on your face and everything. I'm telling you. When the time you see this video, Cancers, you're going to receive something from the universe and the divine that's going to show you, watch how your life is going to get better. Okay, we have yin yang balancement. Yep, I just said that the divine is going to show you something. 12 12, 11 11. It could be showing you angel numbers. They're going to give you confirmations that you're going to have balancement and stability, and that you are removing all these obstacles. Your road is going to be clear. Your path is going to be clear for you to go forward here. You are divinely protected, okay? So I know sometimes you could be worried, and I have been talking about that in a lot of y'all reads about the devil trying to come in. The devil's minions been trying to come in and try to block your shine. Trust me, there's a lot of angry people that is not happy, Cancers, that you're leveling up. But don't be scared by that shit, because you are protected. If you pray heavenly and you pray to your ancestors, God, Yah, Jesus, whoever you're praying to, Virgin Mary, I don't care who you're praying to, divine. To the divine, I call y'all divine because y'all divine. But just know you are being protected, okay? Because I'm telling you, there's a lot of things being exposed here still. And you're going to be seeing people's true colors who are not happy for your come ups. And it's going to be people you least expect, but the divine, again, they're going to clear this obstacle. That's why protection was in front of this obstacle, because they're going to clear that obstacle. They're knocking everybody out. Even people you don't even know like that, they're going to be exposed for things that they do. Okay, Cancer, so I'm telling you, nothing or no one is going to stop what the divine has in store for you. All the divine wants you to do is keep loving yourself, keep showering yourself, and keep putting yourself first and knowing that you deserve it. Because for some Cancers, you could have came from, maybe you had a hard life growing up that you didn't really have a lot of people tell you how much they love you and they're proud of you. But the divine tells you that. There could be a woman on the other side that crossed over. That could be, your mother, your sister, aunt, a paternal grandmother, someone, but they love you. And they're telling you they want you to keep pushing and moving forward. You got this. Someone could be wanting to reconcile with you here, guys. It could be a sister. It could be a friend. I feel like they want to offer apologies. But again, as I said before, look, family at the bottom of that could be a family member that want to come in. Honestly, I feel like if you're going to start noticing people's coming around, listen, you're going to use discernment. That's why the high priestess come out. You're going to be able to use discernment to know who's genuine with their apologies and who's not. But there is going to be some people who karmically have to come in and give you these apologies. Some of them is going to be mad as hell they have to do it, but they have to. And do I feel like you guys are going to get back as family with these people? You might. You might start off fresh and move forward. But even if you do, I do feel, Cancers, you're going to set heavy boundaries because you are in your chariot energy. You are in that Emperor Aries energy. So I do feel like people are not going to get that old Cancer that they got. What I mean by that, you're always still going to be that lovable person, that empathic person, that nurturer that you Cancers naturally are. But I feel like if any of you Cancers were the people pleasers or let people walk all over you, you're not playing that anymore. You're setting healthy boundaries for yourself. So if you allow these people to come in, cool. Maybe it's needed. If it's family, maybe this heals the bloodline. Maybe this this gives ancestor ventilation. I hope I'm saying that right. Ventilation. For your ancestors if you do this. So maybe you can. But if you don't feel that urge to bring the family back in, you don't have to, Cancers. But if you want to just accept the apology and love them from a distance, cool. But there definitely could be someone wanting to reconcile. And then for others, Cancer, it may not be anyone that you have beef with. Maybe if there was someone you were searching for, you have like long lost family you haven't seen, you could find them. Okay, it could be that too. Could it be somebody as an ex? Possibly. It could even be somebody, if you have kids, that you have a child with and they listen, I'm gonna tell you something, Cancers. You guys are gonna have a lot of think of the wow emojis. You're gonna have a lot of wows here. Starting now, activating now. Okay, with Cancer season, your solar return, you're gonna have and retrograde is on the 30th. Okay, maybe that's why I kept saying the 30th. Okay, that makes sense. Thanks, Spirit, because the 30th, the retrograde starts, and there was some cards speaking about that with money, things coming in. So listen, I don't want you Cancers to feel like the retrograde means bad. It doesn't have to mean that. The retrograde can mean what comes down needs to come down and what comes in needs to come in. So there even could be that too. But there's going to be a lot of wows for you, Cancers, and you're going to be surprised at people gifting you things, people that owe you things coming through. You're going to be really surprised, but it is your time for you to shine, Cancers. You deserve this. And I feel like out of all the trials and tribulations you have been through, Cancers, you still show up. And what I said about setting your boundaries, you're going to be in this empowerment energy. Any answers that you've been seeking, that you've been wanting, Cancers, you're going to receive it. You're going to be receiving it in a lot of different ways. For someone I'm hearing, the divine is saying that your answers can come through an enemy. That's crazy. But it's like, I feel like the divine is like, listen, Cancers, you're going to believe, you're going to know that your life is going to change for the better. And I'm telling you, your psychic abilities is on point. Okay, you're very intuitive here. You're very psychic. Your gifts can be increasing as well too. You just got to trust in the divine. Look, you trust in blessings, in financial health, in career, in lightening your load. You have to trust, Cancers, that you are being divinely guided and taken care of, okay? Your finances is increasing this Cancer season, and your solar return. All through your solar return, all through Cancer season, your finances is increasing. Say this, Cancer, my finances have increased already. And then start talking about how does it feel with your finances increasing. Start saying it feels good to have all this money come in. It feels good that every time when I spend money, it comes right back into my account or in my hand. It feels good that I get to buy what I want. It feels good to travel. It feels good to do things for my kids or my family, my animals, etc. Start saying all these things, because then, mind you, that tells money. Oh, that tells abundance. Okay, Cancerians do want me because they like me. But if you're speaking negative about it, it's not, you know what I mean? It's going to be like, oh, it don't like me. It's not going to come in. We got to realize that money is energy based. Everything's energy based. So say that your finances is going to improve. And it definitely could be because of a career change. Okay. So it could be you guys getting that a raised promotion. You guys could be doing a whole new different career you didn't expect to do, but it resonates for you. You guys could be working for yourself here. And then for others too, I feel like you're just getting blessed on the divine. Like money's gonna come and shower to you in all type of ways here, but you have a lot of blessings coming in. And one of your main blessings is that you're going to be free from what does not serve you. Because I'm telling you, Cancers, I know this is you guys with that light in your lobe. You've been carrying the world, the moon, the star. You've been carrying other people's problems and stress and worry so much. And I feel like also too, Cancers, is very crucial for a lot of you guys to start balancing your energy when you're empathics. That's really, really important to do. Excuse me, because as an empathic, you can be like a magnetic. And it's good to feel, but you got to learn how to pull that energy and pull your own energy in. Okay, but in general, you guys are going to lighten your load. Look at that. Good luck is on your side here. Luck is on your side here. The divine is on your side here. Okay, guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be really major. Look, I was going to shuffle and this was already waiting for you. Closure. So that means a chapter. A chapter is closed. Okay, I'm hearing this energy that history no longer repeats itself, because maybe some of you guys had like these kind of like issues and problems like in your life. It all depends on you guys' path in your life, that you could have had like this issue that life, it seems like struggle always repeats itself. And I feel like that has something to do ancestry. Like, if your loved ones and ancestors dealt with struggle and lack, I feel like you're breaking that code so that you don't have to go through it. Doesn't matter how old you is, you can definitely break that code at any age here. Okay, you are being told to be confident in the choices that you're making, Cancers. You will be finding your true calling and your life purpose here. Okay, you're just finding yourself here. We have caution, pay attention. I feel like this caution is pay attention to how you view and think about yourself here, Cancers, because sometimes you probably have that tendency to think bad about yourself. So you're getting a caution sign to chill out with that. Okay, yeah, we have 29. Your path is illuminating here. Some of you could be opening up a new store that brings money, online store maybe. Angel number 1414, look at that. You will be blessed with financial abundance and a lot of positive energy. Some of you could be receiving 100K unexpectedly. I just said it with the financial health. Be open to how you could be receiving it. And it could be also a job offer. This is freaking beautiful, Cancers. I love this reading for you guys for your solar return / Cancer season. This is looking, I love it. Look at the water read here too. Cancers, believe it. If any of you Cancers are listening to me, sometimes Cancers, y'all don't comment in here, but just, you don't even have to say no. Just say, I believe it. Like it happened. Or no, matter of fact, just change it and say it happened already. It happened for my highest good already, because it is. This is really the season you guys are going to level up here. Okay. And you have to believe that so you could be able to attract that. Look, and even at the bottom of the deck of this card here, it says financial constraints, and you have financial health. So again, you're going to go from this energy of lack, of not having anything, to look, rest and rejuvenation, being able to rest. Look, your storm's clearing out here. Love and abundance is coming in towards you. I'm telling you, you can have love coming in with this man holding a heart here. It could be another water sign coming in or something, or earth sign. Love could be coming in here. Look, the sun card again, happiness, success, vitality. Look, Kenorbia, I'm pulling cards from the bottom of the deck here. Enjoying the fruits of your labor here. 11 is coming out again. 111 and 1111 could be significant. I feel like, Cancers, you are seeing a lot of synchronicities, and a lot of synchronicities, yeah, it could be angel numbers, but I feel like for some Cancers, it's not just angel numbers. I feel like these synchronicities are different things, and this is like the divine sign of saying, Cancer, hang in there. Your door is opening up for you right now. This is a really beautiful, powerful reading here, guys. Hope you guys heard me. I was talking as loud as I can. And again, I pray that all you guys have a beautiful solar return going all the way around for this whole year into next year. And everything that you're working towards, you receive tenfold and then some. And may you guys have a beautiful and blessed Cancer season as well here too. And for all you beautiful Cancerians celebrating your birthday, enjoy it. Okay, Cancers, really enjoy your birthday here. Okay, even if you don't want to do nothing for yourself, I don't know, just buy a cake or something for yourself. Just something, because I'm telling you, I feel like a lot of you, it depends, like if your birthday's today, do something beautiful for yourself. But I'm telling you, you are not going to have to lack and be stressed about things that don't serve you, especially minor things you got to stress about ever again here. Okay, bye for now.